thoughts on the new Alien Romulus movie coming out? So I kind of mentioned this earlier. I guess this is coming out. I guess Ridley Scott doesn't have his mitts on it anymore, and it's like the Evil Dead remake director, right? But not the latest Evil Dead remake, the one before that, or something.
Yeah, the Evil Dead 2013.
That's right, 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got that director. There's a trailer up. I've seen the trailer. Again, kind of like the Star Wars conversation. I felt this way about Alien 2 for a while. Where it's like, well, can we just leave this now? It's not scary anymore. This creature is not a frightening creature. He's in Fortnite with Predator and The Rock or whatever. We need to stop. Why?
It'll do well. People are so fucking starved for like a good space horror thing. Remember when Life came out? That movie that you just remembered existed because everybody thought it was like decent at the time, but then nobody talked about it.
Oh, is that Ryan Reynolds with the like little squid thing?
It might have been Ryan Reynolds,
right?
Or it might have been Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't remember.
No, it was Jake Gyllenhaal. You're right.
It was Jake Gyllenhaal.
Maybe, yeah.
And it was just remember people thought it was like going to be tied into Venom. It was like a Sony like space horror thing.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, people had their like theories.
Oh, what a forgettable film.
Exactly, right? I just everybody listening, I just reminded you that it existed. That movie was successful because people are itching for a good space horror. And these things don't come out frequently. People like that type of tone and that type of environment and setup. And so I think it'll do well no matter what it is. I'm pretty sure every Alien movie, like every recent one especially, has like made money, even though most of them are
even
shit.
That last one, because it had like I remember having a stupid teaser for like a sequel at the end. Like it was left open-ended clearly with like, we're going to make more of these, but they obviously didn't. So, I guess that's why I'm confused.
So it still made money, $240.9 million against a production budget of $97 million, not including marketing costs. So it made some money, and maybe it didn't do as well as like they thought it would, and so maybe they decided not to do like some.
And
sort
it was
of sequel.
really bad,
but it was also critically panned, and like everybody had issues with it. That was kind of a weird one. It like didn't even seem like the same director as Prometheus, which is also not a perfect movie, very flawed, but. This was like a new low.
It's a lot better. There's at least something to appreciate.
Yeah, so I'm glad Ridley Scott is not directing, because it seems like he doesn't give a shit anymore. It seems like he doesn't care what's going on, and he was just kind of farting things out after a while anyway.
Very workmanlike, yeah.
Fede Alvarez, I have mixed feelings on, in the sense that like nothing he's made has ever like really connected with me to an extreme degree or like stuck with me. I didn't love the entirety of Evil Dead 2013. I loved the gore in it. I loved things about it.
The gore was fun.
And then, what was it called? No.
Don't Breathe?
Don't Breathe, thank you. Don't Breathe had some fun stuff in it. Like, I could watch that again, even though it wasn't great.
I enjoyed it for what it was worth.
Yeah. It's something I could maybe revisit, and there's some fun stuff in it. I would like to see what he does with an Alien movie. I don't think it's like destined to be terrible. It's destined to be something that I'll probably have a bunch of issues with, but I don't know, like I could see it in a theater sort of thing. Yeah. I'll be a part of that conversation. I don't feel tricked into doing it. I feel like I'm doing it on my own terms.
Oh yeah. I feel like if you've sat through Covenant, you might as well sit through Romulus at this point.
Yeah, Romulus is a hilarious name.
I don't love the name. Yeah, I was about to say there. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be.
Sounds like a Tim and Eric name.
Yeah.
And so I find it interesting this director has, from his, like, Evil Dead, that was just, a lot of it was kind of dumb. Wasn't a huge fan. Don't Breathe, I started to notice, like, damn, a lot of these shots are just kind of like rip-off Fincher shots. Like, he was borrowing a lot from Panic Room. I don't know if you picked up on that, but it was like so clear that he was just like trying to emulate Fincher in that movie, but not quite getting there. And then what I found super funny, this director's filmography is like immediately after that, they get him to do the fucking Fincher sequel, Girl in the Spider's Web. I'm like, okay, now you're like literally taking after like a Fincher project.
Oh,
now
funny.
he's doing Alien, which is also Fincher was associated with at one point. So it's kind of funny that he's like in this weird little Fincher hole.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even know about the Spider's Web film. I didn't even realize that ever came out.
Yeah, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
He's not incompetent.
Wow. Okay.
And there's bound to be some enjoyable things, I think, in this movie. And it can't possibly be worse than Alien Covenant, right?
There's no way.
Famous last words.
We'll see, but yeah, it'll be difficult. There's like this emphasis on the practical effects and stuff like that, which I mean I appreciate, I guess. But
yeah, but I don't know how much to believe. That's a marketing thing.
It's a marketing thing. It did the same thing with Evil Dead, right? Like, I don't know what to believe.
They did the same thing with fucking Jurassic World. Which, if anybody's seen it,
yeah, they did.
You know, didn't really ring true to the marketing.
That theme park bullshit. No. Yeah. Well, we'll see.
We'll see. Also, I'll watch it when it's out.
It's just not that exciting to me. I'll watch it, but like, I'm not like hyped or anything.
It's a genre that can be fun. And people are itching for a good one, and it probably won't be great, but it'll be serviceable.
Yeah, space horror is cool.
Probably, maybe. It might do some weird retconning that some people might be upset about, but you know.
We'll see.